got everything all picked so pretty for Christmas, but I got one more Thanksgiving story to tell.
Oh, one more Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite Thanksgiving yet.
I know, but I'm so ready for Christmas.
I know, and I think everybody really is this year. We need a perk up for Christmas. Christmas is such a happy time. Hear the bells ring. Oh yeah, that it just lifts everybody up.
It does,
yeah.
But yeah, we do need some more Thanksgiving stories
And
because we've got a lot to be thankful for.
Well, we certainly have. It's not going to hurt us to have one more Thanksgiving story. And this is a really good one. It's about a bunch of turkeys.
Okay, well, it's not going to hurt.
I know a whole bunch of turkeys.
Well, let's have a Thanksgiving
All right,
story.
we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, one more Thanksgiving story. We're ready for a turkey story.
We're ready for that turkey story.
Well, let's do the turkey again. Turkey dinner.
Turkey dinner.
Turkey dinner.
Turkey dinner.
Gather around.
Gather round.
Gather around.
Gather round.
Who will eat the drumstick?
Who will eat the drumstick?
The yummy, yummy drumstick.
The yummy, yummy drumstick.
Please sit down.
Please sit down.
Y'all sit down.
Y'all sit down.
Cornbread dressing.
Cornbread dressing.
And chestnut stuffings.
And chestnut stuffings.
And I'm gonna make chocolate pie. Chocolate pie.
And chocolate pie.
Cool whip that high.
Cool whip that high.
Well, we were a whole lot thinner.
We were a whole lot thinner.
Before we ate that dinner.
Before we ate that dinner.
Me, oh my.
Me, oh my. Are y'all full yet?
You didn't say excuse me.
Oh, excuse me.
You have to learn me some good manners. Well, let's see. Let's do If You're Happy and You Know It. It's a happy time of year. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. You know what we hadn't done in a long time when the kids said, he's got the whole world in his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother. In his hands, he's got you and me, sister. In his hands, he's got you and me, brother. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got that little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain. In his hands, he's got the wind and the rain. In his hands, he's got the wind and the rain. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody. In his hands, he's got everybody. In his hands, he's got everybody. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. Did everybody see? Yeah. That was a good one. Let's see. What else could we do? Let's do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Let's change it though, since we're soon getting ready for Christmas, and say Twinkle, Twinkle, Christmas Star. Because you remember was the Christmas star in the show way back in Jesus.
Right.
Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, Christmas star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Well, and you know how I always like to think
when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Whoa! Now here we go, driving horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Driving 6 white horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving them horses. Driving them horses when she comes. Slow down a little bit. Whoa, horses. Now we will all go out to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. I'll go out to meet her when she comes. Y'all come on in. I'll go out to meet her. Did you bring pumpkin pie? We will all go out to meet her when she comes. Everybody now, come on, y'all. Coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw!
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
Yeehaw!
She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
We gotta kill the rooster now. Well, we gonna kill that old red rooster when she comes. Kill the old red rooster when she comes. Kill the old red rooster. We gonna kill that old red rooster. We gonna kill the old red rooster when she comes. And we killed him.
Why we gotta kill the rooster? I thought we ate the turkey.
Well, we're gonna have chicken and dumplings on the side dish. Okay? Now she be wearing red pajamas when she comes. Woo! Don't look at them. She be wearing them red pajamas when she comes. She'll be wearing them red pajamas, wearing them red pajamas. She be wearing them red pajamas. She's so she is a sight in them red pajamas. Now she'll have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. She's gonna have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. She's gonna have to sleep with Grandma, and Grandma snores and pulls the cover right over. She's gonna have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. We're gonna all have to wash dishes when she comes. We all have to wash dishes when she comes. Oh, we will all have to wash dishes. Get a rag and swish it. We're gonna have to wash them dishes when she comes. Well, there she goes. We'll all wave goodbye when she leaves. We will all wave goodbye when she leaves. We will all wave goodbye. Well, we feel so sad we want to cry. All wave goodbye when she leaves. Now everybody coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! Coming round the mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! Coming round the mountain. She's gonna come in around the mountain. She's gonna come in round the mountain when she comes. She's gonna come in round the mountain when she comes. She's gonna come in round the mountain when she comes. I tell you, we had a fine time, but I don't believe I could have washed another dish. I did.
Woo!
Wasn't that fun? That was fun. That was a good old Thanksgiving song. All right, Lovey, let's see what we're going to do about a story about some turkeys. Mr. Turkey, big and fat. Love that. Gobble, gobble. Who is that?
Mr. Turkey, big and fat.
Gobble, gobble. What does he say?
Eat more ham on Christmas Day.
We better do a ham song already. Well, I had a little pig, and I fed him in a trough. And he got big and fat, his little tail popped off. And I got me a hammer, and I got me a nail. And I made my little pig a brand new tail.
No,
That's a silly song.
don't try that at home.
All right, you ready? Here we go. Y'all wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes and wiggle your shoulders and wiggle your nose. No more wiggles are left, you see, and you can sit still. Listen to me. Once upon a time, that's the best story in the world, is once upon a time, and they lived happily ever after. Once upon a time, this is one of Scooter Mouse's stories, and he fixed it where you can stick it on the felt boards.
Okay.
There was a turkey living out in the forest, and he was just an old plain old turkey with brown feathers. And one day he looked at himself in the little pond out in the forest there where he lived, and he said, "Wubba, wubba, 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 wubba. I look terrible. I'm just an old plain old colored turkey. I wish I was pretty and had some pretty feathers. I don't go ask old Grandfather Owl." Now, Grandfather Owl was kind of the boss of the forest, and he could grant wishes. And he lived in a big old pine tree, and he slept most of the time, except at night when he woke up. So Mr. Turkey waddled down there and he said, "Glubble, glubble. Hey, Mr. Grandfather Owl, woohoo!" Grandfather Owl opened one eye and you have to help him open one of the eyes. Then he opened the other. He said, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." He's kind of grouchy. "What do you want, Turkey?" "Well, you see, I was looking at myself in the water. You know how it makes a little mirror? You know, when you look at a pond or something like that in the river, it's real still. You can see yourself like it's a little mirror. And I didn't like what I saw. See, I'm just all plain and brown, and I would like to have some pretty colors. I love red and green, purple, and all that. Well, and you know, you can let wishes come true. And would you do me a favor? Would you mind to maybe let me get a few touches of color on my old brown feathers?" "Well, what color do you want?" Now that he hadn't even thought any further than his beak, he said, "I don't know. Well, make up your mind. I want to go back to sleep, take a nap." He called me just at that time. Little duck came back. Quack, 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 quack. Little baby duck sometimes he yells when he's going down to the pond. And so when the turkey saw him, he said, "Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, I know what. How about giving me some pretty yellow touches of yellow on my feathers?" So the owl said, "Okay, if the kids would help me. Okay, kids, close one eye, close the other eye, then say hoot, hoot, hoot."
Hoot, hoot, hoot.
And sure enough, Turkey looked beautiful. Oh, he just gave himself, put a little touch of orange on that, for the orange beak on the little duck. And when Turkey saw himself, listen, he was ate up with pride. "Oh, thank you, Grandfather Owl. Thank you. Don't come back and bother me anymore." "Thank you, I won't come back anymore. Thank you so much. I love it here." He went sashaying down in the park. And all the other animals said, "Oh, Turkey, you look so pretty." The big old bear said, "Duh, you look pretty, Turkey." Turkey said, "Oh, thank you." The squirrels and raccoons said, "You look so pretty, Turkey." Oh, Turkey's walking around himself, but after he walked around for several weeks, see, nobody paid him much attention to him anymore. And he was beginning to get tired of that yelling. He said, I like yellow and orange, all right, but I'm tired of it. I'm gonna go down there. You kids out there will cross your fingers for good luck. I'm gonna go down there and ask Grandfather Owl if you'll change me into another color. But he's kind of grouchy, so cross your fingers that he won't be crossing me. So here he went, marching off down through the woods. This is a good story, Scooter Mouse fix. I like it. Now wait a minute. He got down there. I better put him back up there yelling because he ain't got turned up. Scooter Mouse will get me if I don't tell that story right. He said, "Grandfather Owl." Now he was, Grandfather Owl. "What do you want? Are you back? Hey, please don't be mad with me. See, I'm kind of tired of this yellow and orange. I've been that way a long time, and I would you change me one more time?" "What do you want now?" That's just like some people I know, never satisfied. Well, you just can't get tired of the same old thing." "Well, what do you want? What color you want?" Now, see there again, he hadn't thought any further than his beaks. About that time, redbird. I do a good redbird, listen. That's pretty good. That's what.
Yes, that's really good.
And when Turkey saw it, he said, "Oh, I'll get red. Red's a good color, just like that redbird." So he said, "Oh, Grandfather Owl, that redbird's so pretty. His feathers are so pretty. Would you give me some red feathers?" "Oh, I won't bother you anymore if you give it to me. I promise. Cross my eyes, everything. I promise you won't more." "All right. Now y'all help it. What you gonna do? Close your eyes and what you gonna say? Hoot, hoot, hoot." Sure enough, there he was, turned into red feathers. He looked so pretty. Redbird flew away. Turkey said, "Oh boy, thank you, Grandfather. I'm so pretty. I'm never gonna get red. I'm never gonna get tired of these red feathers." I've heard that story before, and he went waddling off down through the woods. And oh, when his friends saw us under there, "Wow, you look even prettier. Ooh. Oh, and, oh, boy, you look so pretty." They were all just bragging on me. He likes that. So he likes attention. So, thank you. So he waddled around. He was happy for a little while. But then, just like people, he ended tired of that, see? So he said, I'm gonna go ask Grandfather Al. Cross your fingers now so he won't be mad, and ask him will he change me color. So we went waddling off down there in the forest again. Grandfather Owl's really sleeping. Grandfather Owl. Cross your fingers. Is that you again, Turkey? Thought you told me you weren't coming back. What do you mean? I hear about me. Oh, don't get me. What do you want this time? Well, I'm tired of this red. I wonder, would you change me another color? What color do you want to be now? You were the biggest pest you could wear the horns off of a goat. Well, I know it. I just have to be a goat today. I said, well, I don't know. About that time, look, here comes a snake. I'm scared of snakes. This little green snake. And I mean, he got out of the way. Whoop, he scared him too. He said, but ain't he pretty? Yeah, he's green. I like green grasses, green trees, is green. Will you make me green? Very well, if the kids will help me. What's you gonna do?
Hoot, hoot, hoot.
And there he did. Look at this. He does look pretty this way. I think he's look pretty with all of it.
Yeah.
Green.
Look how pretty.
Well, he said, I am happy, I promise you, cross my heart. I hope that I stick my toes or claws in the eye. I'm not bother you anymore. He went waddling off it. Oh, his friends in the forest, just the bear. Oh boy, you really look pretty. The squirrels, raccoons, oh, you look so pretty. He was so prideful. But you know, after a little while, everybody got used to him. I mean, people can't have a fit over you every time you turn by. You know, they get used to you and they just accept you like you are. So they got used to him. With the green, they ain't paying attention to him and see, oh, then he began to get miserable again. I'm scared to go down there and ask Grandfather. I'm afraid he'll come down on a tree and peck me. One time he got mad at somebody and he pecked him and had a big hickey on their head. Well, I'm gonna go try him one more time. I'm gonna promise him. I will promise you never, ever, ever, ever until 2025 I'm gonna come back. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
He said, yoo-hoo, Grandfather Owl. Yoo-hoo, Grandfather Owl. Grandfather Owl. What do you want now? Are you here again? I will come down there and pick you out. No, don't hurt me. I promise you I don't come back anymore. What do you want now? I don't see how there's any color left. Well, I know it. I've been red and yellow and orange and green. I don't know what color. And then before he could even think about it, Grandfather Owl worked again. And when Turkey looked, he was all the colors of the rainbow in his day. Whoopee! Gobble, gobble, imagine that. I look beautiful with my feathers and I'm big and fat. And he waddled off down there and everybody had to fit over him. And from then on, if he got tired of red, then he enjoyed yellow or green or orange or purple, or brown. And he was a happy, happy turkey after that. And Grandfather Owl went back to sleep and took a long, long nap. Let's take us a long nap.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Goodbye. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye. We're glad we got some kids to watch.